just in case you need. Okay, so I was in that situation where it's like either I keep doing it and just keep, living how we are, or I do something different and I change it. So the beauty is, you guys, nowadays we have social media. Okay, so we can grow a business, a very successful business. I mean, you can grow it up to whatever, you want it to be. And we can do it all free through social media. Like, that is incredible, And so for us to be able to take advantage of, being able to grow a business and grow a network and, bring an extra income in for our family it's such a blessing. And so, there's not a certain type of person. I'm not somebody special who just all of a sudden like am successful. It wasn't luck or anything like that. It was, I utilized the things that we have. I utilized the free social media. I grew a network on social media. I utilized the tools that we have. I utilized the success that we have in this company, and I mimic them. And so you don't have to be a certain type of person. And so if you're thinking like, and I know we all think this, like, oh, I'm just going to give it a try and see if it works for me. And maybe I'll be lucky. Like, that's not how it works. It's, I'm going to give it a try and I'm going to do the things that I need to do and I will be successful. And there's no question about it. So it comes down to a science. It's not luck. So I got to where I am because I worked very hard to get to where I am. And just like right now, my little ones are in the house, but I make this a priority. And so when we treat our business like it's a business, when we are serious about a business, I guarantee your friends, your family, your network will also see it that way. And so it's so amazing because we can, as building a business, do it free through social media, all by branding ourselves. So it's pretty much what you do now. It's just you're trickling now into a business with it. So instead of me just taking a picture of my kids at the park, I'm taking a picture of the kids at my park and explaining how amazing it is that I'm able to do this because of this business. Because otherwise I'd be working full time. So it's just little tricks and things that you guys will learn along the way. And just know, you guys, you just jumped in. So do not think you have to know everything about everything, or that you have to know all the products or use all the products. So you do not have to, you don't have to know everything right at the front. You want to give yourself grace, time to learn, time to grow, and give this business time to grow as well. Okay. So one thing I always ask is that there's a little video on. I want you guys to turn all your videos on so I can see your faces. I don't like to look at the black screens. And so if you guys can do that, that would be so amazing. And we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing I always like to do with you guys is some of you guys already commented why you are doing this business, but I want you guys to really think about this today, okay? Why are you in this business? Why did you decide to give this business a chance? Obviously, you were influenced and inspired somehow, some way by somebody on this team. And so what is it that you want out of this business? And I want you to think so deep. And I want you to dream so high, okay? Because I will tell you, the only way you will fail at this business is if you quit. That's the only way. It's not that, one person is better than the other, or one person has a bigger network than the other, or anything like that. We all start from the very beginning. Some people may have, some bigger network versus others, but that's okay, because the cool thing is we're on social media and we can build a network. So I want you to think so deep. Why are you doing this business? Okay, so if it's because you want to provide more income for your family, why is it that you want to provide more income for your family? What is it? Is it because you have children and you want to make sure that you're putting food on their table and a roof over their head? Is it because you want to, say yes that they can do extra sports or activities? Do you want to go on vacation? Do you have bills? Like, what is it that you want out of this business? Okay. And I want you to write it down, and I want you just to, think about it so much, because I will tell you that should be so strong where you never quit on it. Where if you're getting a bunch of no's in this business right away, that's okay, because your why is so strong. Because if you know what your why is, you will never quit on it, right? Like I know I joined this business for my family because I wanted so bad to stay home with my little guy. And I always felt like when things kind of, you know, weren't going my way, or when I was struggling because people were telling me no, or I was getting riffraff, anything like that, I just kept thinking to myself, I can't give up on him. Like if I gave up on this business right now, that means I would be telling my son that he's not worth it for mommy to stay home with him, or my family's not worth it for me to help pay our bills off a little bit more. So I want you to think of it so deep, where nothing will rattle you, nothing will shake you, because I will tell you guys are new in this business. You guys are gonna get no's. You're gonna get a lot of no's, okay? I've been in this for 5 years. I get a lot of no's, okay? But that's the thing, is that we are in a business of networking. So we might get 5 no's and then we'll get that 1 yes, you know? So just whatever it is, you guys, I just pray for you, and I just know that you can do this, and that it's just going to be up to you. Okay. And just do not quit. So I want you also to have the mindset. The second thing is I want you to have the mindset of not just giving this a try, not just giving this a month or 6 weeks or 2 months. I want you to give this fully, put both feet in for an entire year. Okay, an entire year. I guarantee if you do that, you will see in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months, in 12 months, this business will completely transform your life if you put both feet in. If you put a little toe in and not so much in, you can't expect too much out of it. So those are the 2 things, you guys. Know your why and give yourself time to grow, okay? So I'm just super excited for you all to be on this Zoom, because I know that if I can do this business, you guys, you can do this business. So, okay. So I'm going to read through those notes in a little bit to see all your guys' why. That's one of my favorite parts about learning about you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through from the very beginning. I want you to go like this if you guys have already logged into your eSuite and done your tax form. Okay, there's a couple. Does anybody know not how to do that? Has anybody not been able to do that yet? Okay, Wyatt? I saw you kind of, or did you do it? Well, we're just going to walk you through it anyways, okay? So I'm just going to share my screen really quick. Let's see. So what you guys do is you're going to go to your website, okay? Your website is the name that you came up with when you did this. Now, just FYI, Facebook blocks our website because we are a business and we're a big business. They block us because it's Facebook. So when you give your website out to somebody, if it's not going through, that's the reason why. So you always want to put a space between the .com. So it could be like amandabusher.myitworks.com, okay? And then I just tell my friends, hey, take out that space. But another thing that I just personally like to do is I just get their cell phone and I just text it to them on their cell phone, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your website. This is where this is like your go-to, like when you send people, this is what their view of your website's going to be, okay? Now, if you go to login account, my account, you log in. Your customer ID number is your number that you got. Your password is what you designed. I log in. Now, what I'm logging into is my eSuite portal, okay? This is my back office. This is how I'm going to manage my account. So if you come up here, you'll see that there's all kinds of things up here, okay? So there's document library. There is auto shipment. Settings if you need to change anything, orders if you want to place a one-time order, and then there's a training academy, okay? So say you have a customer, and I will tell you 99% of the time I sign up my own customers. But when you have a customer, what you're going to do, you get their information, okay? And then you're going to go into orders, and this is where you can sign up your customer, okay? You just go enroll new little customer, and you sign them right up. Document library. So there's 2 things I want you guys to print off in here, okay? So in the document library, there's the guidelines, there's the handbook, like of all the rules, regulations. It just tells you everything that you need to, information on. So I'm going to have you search Ruby, and you're going to download the Ruby chart, okay? So you're going to download this. Can you guys see the screen okay?
No, Amanda, we can't see it.
Oh, you guys got to speak up because I can't tell if you guys can't see it or not. So you guys can't see this chart? Okay, guys, you got to speak up for me because I can't.
No, Amanda, there's no chart, no screen.
Okay, thank you.
It's just black.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is your e-suite, you guys. And you're just gonna have to go play around it. I thought you guys could see my screen because you guys weren't saying anything. But so just play around in here. The document library is where you're gonna print off your Ruby chart, okay? So you're gonna go to this Ruby, and this is what you wanna print off. I'm not gonna go over it right now, but you're gonna wanna print off this. And then you're also going to wanna print off your steps to success, okay? So again, you can go to this document library, comment or search steps to success, and you guys can print that off, okay? Now let's talk about auto shipment, okay? In the auto shipment, you guys, there's two ways that we become commission qualified, okay? So you can either have 150 BV in sales. BV is considered like our bonus volume. It's like our point system for our product. So say, for instance, you have a customer who just ordered the detox cleanse. It's $36 to them, but for us, it's 36 BV. Okay, so if you are not running an auto shipment, you need to make sure that you are having 150 BV in your personal orders. That means you're getting those customers. Now, I always recommend to run an auto shipment. The second way to be commission qualified is you run an 80 BV auto shipment. Okay, and the reason I recommend that, and I recommend you choosing 3 products, okay, because we want to be a product of the product. Okay, we can't sell or market or advertise something that we don't use or that we don't have our own results with. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is pick out 3 products. Okay, 2 of those products that you want to try and 1 of those products that you want to sell. Okay, so for the sell part, I would do like the keto coffee. That's probably what I would do, or like the body wraps. But what you would do, you would sell that, which we have tools in our e-suite to help you figure out how to do that, or your coach will help you. You sell that, and that by selling that, it pays for the 2 products that you're using. So you're pretty much using the products for free, okay? And so it is very important that if you want your business to work, that you treat it like a business, okay? So you put that auto shipment on and you invest into your business. And so the way you change your auto shipment, I'll show you. So when you go into your e-suite, you guys can all see my screen, yes? Okay. When you go in here, if you go to auto shipments, you can, if you don't have, like mine's already created already. I have mine going out on the 1st of every month. But if you want to create one, you go to create new auto shipment and you can create an auto shipment. If you want to edit it, then you just click edit, and then you can edit what's in your cart already. Okay, so oops. So that's how you do the auto shipment. But they're just great because, again, you're automatically commission qualified. And so for 2, you want to be a product of the product. And I will tell you guys, we have what we call, which we'll get into the 5 ways we get paid. We have what we call Try It Cash. And every month I will get the keto coffee, because all the time I have people who want to, they want samples of it. So I sell it. I say they're 4 for $20. What's your address? And I just send them to them. And I just made $20, you know? And so I make literally probably anywhere from $300 to $600 just in that try it cash, just by selling the keto coffee. And then what happens is they love it, so they become customers. So not only did I make some keto, like some cash right away, some try it cash, but now I have a new customer. So it's like a double whammy. So I always say, like, get a product that you want to sell and get two products that you want to try. That should cover your ADBB auto shipment, okay? Does anybody have questions before I keep going? The chat is a really good area to put your questions in. Let's see, do you recommend we change our auto shipment date to earlier in the month? Does it matter? So I always change. When I first started, I had it come out on the 15th because that's when we got paid. I put mine on the 1st because then I'm automatically commission qualified, so then I can see, that's how I track my numbers each day and my rank each day. So it really depends on you and like when you get paid or your financial situation. I always say the earlier in the month, the better. I never recommend having it the 25th of the month because that's the very last day of the month where all auto shipments ran through. So if something happens to that, or if a card gets declined or anything like that, then it's a little bit harder to have it go through. Where if it's at like the 5th or I always say like the 5th, 10th, or 15th is like the best probably times to run an auto shipment. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so there's like that training academy in there too. You guys, you can totally go through that. There's 2 apps to download, okay? The 2 apps are the It Works Connect app. And in that app, you guys, it's so awesome because it's another way you can manage your business, but you can also sign up customers and distributors from it. And we have the Connect app in there. So what's really cool, you guys, is you can download all of your contacts into this Connect app and you can send them out messages. So like when we have a special going on, you can make it where you can write up like a little verbiage or a little template that we already have in there, and you can send it to all of your contacts who's in your Connect app. So it's really nice. It's just an easy, fast, convenient way to follow up with people. You can set reminders in there. So if Dana was like, hey, I want to order the wraps on Friday the 13th. I don't know why I said Friday the 13th, but Friday the 13th, I must be wanting to watch a scary movie or something. But then I put it into my Connect app, and then I have an alert go off saying, hey, message Dana on Friday the 13th. She wants to get some body wraps, okay? So it's just awesome. So I would play around with this app. There's also updates in there, all kinds of cool stuff. You can find events in there. So if you're like, okay, I want to see if there's a local event, to me at any time, you can go to it and see if there's a local event in that area where you're at for that month. The other one, you guys, is obviously you did the Zoom. So that's those are the 2 that you want to download. Okay. So our team page. Okay, so our team page is, it's ADBV. It's never dollars. It's always in BV. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch screens again to our Facebook page, to our team page. You guys should all be in our team page. Let's see. If you're not in our team page, make sure you go to your coach or your sponsor and say, hey, I'm not in our Diamond Dream Squad. Oops. Okay, can you see Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So it's called Diamond Dream Squad. And in here, you guys, this is our team page that has so many tools and trainings and help, all that kind of stuff. Everything that you need would probably be in this area. So I want you guys to make sure your notifications are on all posts. That way, anytime one of us leaders posts in here, you get notified so you're not missing anything, okay? Now, just a couple things I wanted to show you guys in here. If you go to announcements, you'll see that there's certain announcements that we do. So like today we have the newbie Zoom. We have our March welcoming team. So when you enroll a distributor, oh my goodness, my phone is just blowing up right now. When you enroll a distributor, you'll add them to our team page, and you'll just send them a little welcoming thing right here, a little welcoming saying, hey, welcome to the team, right in here. There's another little announcement. So always make sure you come every day to the announcements to see if there's any new daily announcements. The other thing is, if you come to this learning tab right here, you will see that there's all kinds of different units in here. So these are units that are kind of broken down into different categories of how to work your business. So if you just joined, you can come to day 1, and there's a checklist of getting started, things I wish I would have known, day 2, and then there's like a day 3, a day 4, all that kind of stuff. There's a product redeem credit, personal development, loyal customer, what is a customer, how to enroll a customer, videos to watch. Here's how to work your Connect app, what we just talked about. Posting. So if you're like, okay, I have no idea what to post, you can come under this postings unit, number 8, and you can watch videos. There's different post ideas. There's posts to get distributors. There's posts to get customers, all kinds of good stuff in there. There's videos, there's scripts. I mean, come in here, you guys, and you will literally become a student of this area. And you guys will learn so much how to work your business. Okay, now if you go to photos, and then you go to albums, you'll see that there's all kinds of different photos that you guys can use for your post, okay? Let's see, there's videos that we do. I'm trying to think, oops, I exited out of there. I think that's just about it on our team page. We do monthly contests. We'll do spur of the moment contests. So it's really good to make sure that you are plugged into this, okay? There's a files tab right here where there's all kinds of different literature to read. There's charts in here, all kinds of good stuff, all kinds of information that you guys can read, okay? If you go to events, you'll see if there's any local events going on, or any, events that we have for our team for that week. So make sure that you guys are going to our team page, because it's really, really important to stay plugged in. Every Tuesday, you guys, we do a team training just like on here, like a Zoom, and we will have different guests come on. We will have just tips, trainings, ideas. We all come together and work together. And so it's really, really important. I will tell you, there's a big difference in our team who gets plugged in and the people who don't. The people who don't get plugged in, their business isn't going anywhere. The people who are showing up, becoming a student, learning, being coachable, and, staying plugged in every day, those people, you guys, they're rocking their business. So I want you to be that person. I want you to be that person who is coming up, showing up, and, just putting both feet into your business, And we always say, like, we have time for those things that we want, right? We make time for things that we want. So if you are the busiest person on the planet, which I'm sure that you are, because we all are, right? We will still make time for things that we want, no matter what. And so sometimes it might need to be, cutting out Netflix for a little bit, or, maybe staying up a little bit later, or waking up a little bit earlier. For me, I had to wake up earlier. I had to, stay up a little bit later because I worked full time when I started this. But I will tell you, me sacrificing a little bit of sleep and sacrificing binge watching on Netflix was well worth it, because now I'm a top leader in the company. I retired my career after 4 months, and I was a stay-at-home mom, shortly after I joined this business, because of this business, because I put time into it. So, you guys can do the same. It's just, how much do you want it? You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. It's what's in your mind and how bad do you want it. Okay. So we did that. Okay, so our very first goal, you guys, is to get your first 4 customers. Okay, your very first goal. Who has gotten them? Go like this. Yay, Rebecca, Taylor. Yay, Samantha. Okay, so many of you guys have already gotten them. Okay, so that's your very first goal. And your very first, oh, you're welcome, Lorena. Do you have, let me see. Oh, I can't see the rest of your comment. Oh, yeah, okay, go to your other Zoom. Thanks for jumping on, my friend. Okay, so our first goal, you guys, is to get your first 4 customers in your 30 days. Now, I always give my team, like Rebecca, she's new on our team, and I was like, okay, girlfriend, let's get it done in your first couple days. I always recommend to get it done in your first, week or so, because right away, you guys, it gives you products for free, right? You can get clothing, you can get products, you can get whatever you want, but it's going to help you build your business, okay? Because again, we want to be products of the product. Or if you're like, okay, Amanda, I need to sell products right away because I need to pay for my electricity, then get products, get that coffee, get it for free, and you can make a huge profit from it, right? So get that product credit as soon as possible. We all know 4 people who want to lose weight for this summer. We all know 4 people who take vitamins. We all know 4 people who want to be healthy. I mean, way more than that, right? I mean, it's the whole world. So to have 4 people to join you right away as your customer is very easy to do. It's just, again, what's in your mind, okay? How are you like, I don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to bug anyone. I just don't want to ask them, but I want my 4 customers. Well, you have to ask people, okay? And if you feel like you're bugging them, that's in your mind. But I will tell you, I will have people come door to door every single, probably a couple times a week, trying to promote their bug service or trying to promote their yard, work that they do. Is that bothering me? No, they're working. They're just asking because they're hoping for that one person to say yes. Do you know how many people in our neighborhood tell them no? Probably 90% of people tell them no. But do you know that 10% is telling them yes? That just gave them an income for the month. You know what I mean? So you have to think of it as a numbers game. If people tell you no, that's okay. It's nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with they don't need it at that time. They don't have money at that time, or they don't even know. Okay, so it's okay if somebody tells you no. So first 4 customers, okay? The best way to do it, you guys, is to make a list of 30 people that you know, okay? And if you don't know 30 people, go to your Facebook page because I know all of you guys have at least 30 people on your Facebook page, okay? And what I want you guys to do to them is send them this message. Now, do not ever do groups messaging. You always want to do individual messaging, okay? You want people never to feel like they're just a number or that they're just, they're getting a group message just to see who bites. You want them to feel loved, individualized, and that you care about what products that they're going to be on. So send this. Then what I want you guys to do is do not respond when people say yes or say yes, I'll help you. What I want you to do is take a screenshot and send it to your upline, okay? That way that they can help you. Now, if you have been in this for a little bit and you already know verbiages, you already know what to say, you're totally good. But if you are new, what I want you guys to do is utilize your sponsors, your coaches who know what they're doing and they know what to say to help you close these customers, okay? And yeah, Rebecca, I love your chicken list because Rebecca, for instance, you guys, she's new. And she told me the other day, she was like, I'm so glad. She's like, I wasn't going to message this person, but I ended up doing it and she became a customer, right? Rebecca, was it a customer? Yeah. So you guys, you just never know. Don't prejudge. Just ask everyone. The worst that they're going to say is no, right? Just like when you go to McDonald's. This is a perfect analogy. When you go to McDonald's and they say, Angela, do you want to upsize your french fries and your drink? And you say, no, thank you. Do you think that person who's checking you out is like, oh my gosh, like they said no, like my day is ruined, like my life is over? No, they're just like, okay, no problem. You know, and that's how we want to be too. If somebody says no to us, it's like, okay, no problem. I'll get you next time. You know, they will eventually. When, like I said from the beginning, when people, or when you take your business seriously, they will take your business seriously. So when you are consistent and when you are doing the things that we need to do to grow to our business, guess what they're going to do? Their ears are going to perk and they're going to be interested. Okay. So it's just that consistency. So your first 4 customers, that's number 1. Okay. Number 2 is everybody who joined, you should all have at least 2 coupon codes to help 2 people get onto your team for $20. Now, if you've already used them and you're like, I need more coupon codes, go to your coach and we'll try to find you some more because there's a lot of codes out there that we can get our hands on. So that's 2 people that you can ask to be on your team, or you can have them join your team for only $20. That's 2 people that are joining your team for $20 that you can help them financially in their, for their monthly income. Like, it's such a blessing, you guys. And so make a list today. Again, who do you know who could use some money? These are the 3 things I look for. Who could use money? Who would I love to work with? And that's normally like my friends, like, my neighbors, like people I know. 3 is who would be awesome at this business, who maybe has a big network, or who maybe, is very social, or who would just, they're in such a situation where they would be so good at this because they need this so bad, right? So think of those 3 things and when you're determining on who you're going to ask, okay? Okay. Let me go. Does anybody have questions before I keep going? No. Okay. So we'll go over questions at the end. Okay. So let's see, there's 5 ways we get paid, you guys. We get paid on the 15th of every single month. Okay. The 15th. So everything you do from March 1st to March 31st, you get paid on April 15th. Okay. You will get an email to set up your pay portal account. And so that will just walk you through it. If you ever have questions, there's a 1-800 number you can call on there. The second way we get paid, you guys, is weekly bonuses. So you guys can all make hundreds of dollars next week if you really pushed it, okay? So how that works is every time we welcome somebody to the team and we help them get their first 4 customers, they will get, they'll get their shopping spree, but you will get your $100 weekly bonus, okay? So last week, I think I got like $1,100 weekly bonus, like a bonus for $1,100. Isn't that nuts? Because I helped 11 people start their business, okay? And the thing is, you guys, and which I love about this business, is we don't get paid just to bring people on, right? We get paid to help them grow their business. This is a business of serving and helping other people. So for instance, I'm just going to keep calling Rebecca because I see her. Rebecca jumped on and I didn't get money from her, right? I got my weekly bonus when I helped her learn how to get her customers, when I put my time and effort into coaching and training and helping her jumpstart her business. The company then says, Amanda, you are being a servant, you are helping, and we're going to reward you for your efforts because you're helping your team grow. Okay, that's how it is. So when Wyatt, you get 2 distributors this week, guess what's going to happen? You help them start their business. You help them get their 4 customers and get them, fast start qualified. You, my friend, will get $200 in a weekly bonus. The company says, Wyatt, we're blessing you because you are putting your effort into other people and blessing them. Okay, that's how it is. Okay. So if we're commission qualified last month, even it's just for a week, we'll get paid on the 15th. So it starts over. So every month it starts over again from the 1st to the 31st. So everything that we did last month. So if you were commission qualified last month, you need to be commission qualified this month too. There are 2 ways we get commission qualified: the 150 BB or the $80 auto ship, the 80 BB auto shipment. Okay. Okay. Number 3, you guys, is we get promotional bonuses. So you guys saw last month, I need to add up all the bonuses, but it was hundreds of thousands of dollars of bonuses that our team earned because they got to a certain rank. Okay. Now you guys are all in the 1,000 Ruby guarantee and the $3,000 guarantee. Okay. So what that says is it's saying, Angela, if you get to Ruby in your first 60 days, you first have to get your first 4 customers, and you need 3 distributors. When those 3 distributors are all, when they all are a qualified box and you're at Ruby, we're going to guarantee that you're making $1,000. And if you, for some reason, fall short on your paycheck and it's not quite $1,000, the company's going to make that up and give that difference to you, okay? Now, Angela just say she just got her Ruby guarantee bonus. Now, she's going for Emerald, okay? The company says when you go Emerald, which is our 3rd rank in our company, and you do it in your first 3 calendar months, what that entails is when you have your first 4 customers, you need to get your business to Emerald. You will be making a guaranteed of $3,000. If for some reason you're not, then the company will reimburse whatever that remaining amount is, okay? And so it's so awesome because you guys all have the opportunity. I will tell you guys, last month, people joined at the beginning of February. They got that $1,000 guarantee and that $3,000 guarantee in 30 days. Like, it's just insane how you have the potential to do it. It's just, what do you want to do, right? It's completely 100% up to you.
Sorry. I have a question.
Yeah.
For that, it means like full calendar month. So since I started February 22nd, that doesn't really count. It's like March, April, May would be, okay.
Correct. So you had all of February, and then you have March, April, May.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so promotional bonuses, it's just so amazing. In this business, you guys, I think in my first year and a half, I earned like $145,000 just in bonuses. Last month, I just got another $25,000. I think total in this business, it's been like over $250,000 just in bonuses. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can make some good money in this business. And remember, I said I'm nothing special. I just get my work done. Okay, so the 4th, let's see, I said, your Try It Cash. We already talked about that. Selling your keto cash. That's just instant money right in your pocket. I love it because I call it my fun money. So when people want to buy the wraps or the keto coffee, that's just straight up cash in my pocket. And so that, I call that my fun money. That's my money that I don't feel guilty about going to Target with, or, anything like that. So, the 5th thing is residual income. And this is why I tell you guys, do not sell yourself short. Do not quit after a month, after a week, after 2 months, after 3 months if things aren't going your way. Do not sell yourself short, because I promise you, if you continue to go and you just continue to do the steps and the tools that we coach you, you will be so blessed. And you can make this business where you're creating that passive residual income. That's money that you're making when you're not working. So if something was to happen to me, God forbid, anything was to ever happen to me, my kids would be set still. They would still be getting in, a 5-figure monthly income, even if I couldn't work. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys can make this instant money, which is so amazing. Like, what a blessing. You guys get into a business, you guys can make that Try It Cash right away. You guys can make that weekly bonuses right away, that monthly income right away. But you guys, give it your full heart, energy, everything, and you guys will see what a blessing it will do for you in a year. You will be creating that residual income like crazy. And so, do it for whatever the reason you're doing it for. If it's for your family, don't quit because you're quitting on them too. Okay, so we talked about things to print. Let's talk about the 5 things we should be doing every day, okay? Is anybody's like mind just spinning right now? Like, with so much information? Yeah, Samantha. Okay, well, it's a lot of information. So here's the other thing, you guys, is when it is so much information, just take what you can. You don't have to know everything right off the bat. Okay, I'm just giving it to you all full force right now because I want you guys just to have the information, and then you guys can always come back to this video and kind of reprocess things. But the 5 things we do, you guys, are really important. And I'm not going to go over the 5 things. I'll maybe say them really quick, but I'm not going to go in detail of how to do them. that's where you get those trainings from on Tuesdays and our team page and all that kind of stuff. But one thing we do on our team every single day, Monday through Friday, is we have working power hours. And they're at random times, you guys. So it's whenever a leader can jump on. But it's so great if you can jump on, because you can jump on like just like this, and we all work together. So it would look like something like this. Okay, you guys, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to grow our network. This is how we do it. And then we grow our network all together. Hey, guys, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to make a post. And then we all make a post. And if somebody's struggling on what to say, then we can jump in and help them. So it's more of a hands-on kind of training that we like to do and work together. The other thing that we do daily, you guys, are called our daily polls. So you'll see that a leader will post in there normally early in the morning, and it'll just be the 5 core things that we need to do, okay? There's 5 different tasks we need to do every day to grow our business. They're very easy, you guys. You guys could literally get them all done in an hour once you guys get the hang of it. Because this business, you guys, it shouldn't be worked like a full-time job. This is a business where it's fit into the nooks and crannies of your day. So you could work it 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and half an hour here, 10 minutes here. So that's the nice thing of it. So this poll, you guys, it's so nice. Let me just show you what it looks like, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Can you guys all see my screen? Okay, thanks. Okay, so if I go, I'm just gonna search for it. You can search hashtag core, and more, and they'll pop up. So what it is for instance, can you guys see this poll that popped up? Okay, so you guys can see there's like the little check marks and like little boxes. So everything in here is just a task for you to do for that day. Okay, so send out happy birthdays to everyone. And then when you're done, you can put a little check mark, okay? Comment on 10 people's post, okay? When you're done, you put a check mark. Add 20 people, add a check mark. Make 80 BD auto shipment setup. Pick 3 products that you want, put a check mark. So it's cool because it's a little list for you to do each day. I guarantee you guys, if you do this list every single day, all of it, you guys will see your business grow a lot, okay? So just really quickly, the 5 things that we do every day are always in those polls, okay? The first one is self-development. Does anybody know what that is or no? Okay, because I certainly did not know what that is when I started. I'm like, what? I didn't even know until probably a year into my business. I didn't have somebody to coach me like this. I coached myself off of YouTube training and stuff like that. But our self-development. So that's like, you know, taking 15, 20 minutes to yourself every day to become a student of something. Learning, growing, helping you just become strong in your mindset. I love to listen to Tony Robbins. Gary Vee is a really good person I love to listen to. He kind of cusses a lot, but he's really awesome. There's so many other people that are just so amazing, you guys. So you can even go on YouTube and search motivational videos, and you can do that. Audiobooks. Yes, audiobooks are amazing. So amazing. So you could do like audiobooks. I love Rachel Hollis. She's amazing. Just there's so many different ways that you guys can do it. You guys can, pray and visualize and all that kind of stuff. It's just so good for us to help us fill up our cups so then we can help fill up so many other cups along the way. The second thing, you guys, is posting. Every day we need to be posting on our social media because that is now your business platform. You can make thousands of dollars every single month if you use it the right way. Okay, if you use your social media platform the correct way, you can literally become a millionaire, and it's completely free. So it's just amazing. So posting, you guys, make your Facebook your business page now, okay? Number 3 is going to be growing your network, okay? Again, your social media. So you guys can grow your network for free and have thousands upon thousands of people on your network all over the world, okay? Number 4 is growing relationships. We are not in a business of selling, okay? We are in a business of sharing. it was like a bird. We're in a business of sharing and helping and serving other people. So when I make a post and I say, oh my gosh, my weight loss coffee is amazing. It's given me energy and concentration and focus. Plus I get to lose some weight off of it. I'm not saying, hey, come buy my coffee. Like here, it's for sale. It's $39. I'm saying what it's doing for me in hopes that I can reach somebody else that it can help for. You know what I mean? So it's called attractive marketing. So that's the other thing, building relationships, getting to know your network, all that kind of stuff. The fifth thing, you guys, is talking to people. And the best way we can talk to people is by messaging people on social media. So those are the 5 things. Now you can also work your business out and about, by blitzing, by giving them a card, by wearing t-shirts, your It Works gear. So if you don't have anything yet, then you can go to our team, like the store, and you can get some stuff, use your product credit. Like look at Veronica has her It Works shirt on right now. I typically will wear mine all the time because people will always be curious about what that is. So it's just a free like marketing thing. Okay, let's answer some questions. Let me see. If you guys have questions, you can unmute your phone, but I'm going to kind of scroll through here really quick. Was this helpful for you guys? Okay. Okay, I think a lot of the questions got answered. Okay, good. Thanks, Rachel. Okay, good. If you guys have questions too, you guys can always ask your, obviously your coach who brought you onto the team, any of your co-sponsors, ask, our team page. That's what it's there for, you guys. You guys, it's your team page too. Just because I post in there or other leaders post in there, it's your team page. So if Wyatt, you find something that's really working for you, share it in our team page. Or, if Veronica, you have a question, put it on our team page. The one thing I ask of all of us is that we are just so positive. And if we can bring value to other people, then let's do it. Let's all come together because we all want to be successful. We all want to help other people become successful in this business. So that's the thing I just ask. It's your team page. You ask questions. You bring value. You say what's working for you. We just keep it in a positive manner.
Hey, Amanda, I have a question.
Yeah.
So can you just give me a little tips on a lot of people, a lot of the responses I get are, oh, so a pyramid scheme. Oh, so it's a pyramid scheme. And so I just always say, I'm not going anywhere unless my team comes with me, et cetera. But what do you use or say to get people to kind of get away from that, like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, I'm going to be at the bottom just so you can get to the top kind of thing? What do you say?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, I tell them, and I love when people say this, first of all, I tell them pyramid schemes are illegal, okay? They're 100% illegal. So if this was a pyramid scheme, we wouldn't be a business that's been around since 2001. We wouldn't be debt-free, and we wouldn't be the top company to be a part of for the last, I don't even know how many years. So I always tell them that. I'm like, a pyramid scheme is illegal. The other thing I say is that the only way the top person can become successful is if they take their team with them. So for instance, I'm only here because my team is successful. Like they rock it. You know what I mean? And the other thing I let them know is that, well, after I tell them like a pyramid scheme is illegal, then they kind of like quiet up. But I love to even let them know that no matter if you started 5 years ago or if you started today, you still have the same opportunity that that person did 5 years ago. There's no difference. And so we all start the same way. It's just, like I said at the beginning, there's 2 reasons why people don't become successful in this business. Okay? There's 2 very reasons. One, they don't give it a chance and they just quit way too soon. Okay? That's number one. They just quit too soon. Or 2, they come into this business with a very closed mind. They come into this business thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to sit here. Like, I see Amanda making all this money, so I'm just going to jump in and just see what happens, but then they don't put the work to it. Okay, so the main reason, like, why people quit is because they don't give it a shot. They're not willing to work for it, and they quit way too soon. Okay, I mean, we've had people in our company who, and on this team as well, who started, they didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden, they needed this so bad. They needed money so bad. So what did they do? They jumped in, they learned, they're top leaders in the company now. And so I just educate people. That's all it comes down to, is a lot of people are not educated about what we do. And if you guys listen to Gary Vee, which it's Gary Vaynerchuk, he is a motivational, he doesn't even like to be called a motivational speaker. He's like an influencer. So when he says that we are all influenced, to a certain degree. And so if somebody comes in and they're uneducated about what we do, they may have, negativity. They're a confused mind. A confused mind always says no. What one of our leaders says, Cami. She always says that confused mind always says no. So if somebody comes in questioning what you're doing, it's because they don't know what you're doing. If they knew that you were doing, if they knew what they had their hands on, they would jump in with you, right? So it's really up to us to be an influencer to our community, to be an influencer to our social media and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and this can help you too. But if that was the case, Jordan, if people would only come in, and the only people who would make money would be like the top people in the company, we wouldn't have a company that would exist. It would very, very fall apart very quickly. And so, right. Yeah, so I just educate people and I just let them know, listen, you can make money. Everyone has the same opportunity that I did. People come into this business and, within 6 months, like, I'll just give you an example. One of my friends, she started last February, okay? In, I want to say 8 months, she went to the rank that I'm at right now. Okay, in 8 months, she went to Presidential Diamond. Presidential Diamonds makes a 6-figure income a year, $16,000 plus a month. And in 8 months, she did that, and she just started a year ago. So, I just educate people and just say, listen, like, it's not a scheme. If it was illegal. And if that was the case, we wouldn't be a company that's even existed, because otherwise, you can't just survive off of the top people. The new people that come in are the foundation. And so that's what I say, but in a very short context, not all that.
Thank you for that.
You're so welcome. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's t-shirts under the clearance. They have all kinds of good prices for them too. You just have to go on to the, oh, you're welcome, Lorena. You just have to go to the It Works store and you'll see them. I don't know how much they have, because I know that they're updating a lot of the stuff for this year from like conference and stuff. Does anybody have any other questions you want to answer? Like this is your time, you guys. If you have questions, let's do it. I heard somebody say that they have a lot of potentials with their customers, or a lot of potential customers, but they haven't gotten a customer yet. And that's amazing. That is what you want, because, I mean, obviously we want customers, but the thing is, you guys, you have to look at this business as a business. And you have to look at it that everything you are doing now, you are planting those seeds, okay? And I always use this analogy. So say, Veronica, she wants to grow a huge garden, okay? She just started it. She bought all the stuff that it took. She just invested money into this. She just invested her time into this. She's planting this garden, and then she sees like, well, it's not growing, So what does she do? She keeps watering it every day, watering it every day, watering it. And then eventually her garden starts to have a harvest. It starts to grow and bloom, and she has this gorgeous, garden. Because Veronica gave it time, she gave it consistency, she put work into it, guess what it did? It grew an amazing garden. If Veronica would have just said, well, shoot, I thought I was going to grow a garden in a week, and she doesn't see anything like harvest yet, and she quits. Guess what's going to happen? Everything's going to die. It's not going to grow. She's not going to have a harvest. She's not going to have her fruits and vegetables. Same with this business, you guys. You get in, you put the work into it, you're consistent with it, you follow up with all those people on your potentials list. I guarantee they will start to harvest. You will get customers and distributors. We have, you guys, our enrollments down, our strategies down to a T. And it literally is like a science. So it's not some people get lucky, some people don't. If you do the steps that we give you, you will 100% be successful. If you don't do the steps you're given, you're not going to be successful. It just comes down to it. So when somebody says, well, I'm having a hard time doing this or this or this, one, I ask them, how long have you been in this business? Two, I ask them, what are you doing? Are you doing the steps? I guarantee there's always a step missing. And a lot of that, the biggest step that's always missing is consistency. Okay, they're not working their business every day. They might work it one day and then they go off for 3 days. Okay, this is a business, just like your garden. It takes time. You have to water it every day, okay? Whether it's a half an hour or it's an hour, it doesn't, you get those 5 things that we do every day. You do the tasks that we recommend every day. And I promise you, your business will be successful, okay? It's not luck. It is just purely what is in your mind, your heart, and the work that you do. That's what it comes down to. And the other thing with that, I would say with those customers, you guys, if you want to get new potentials on your list every day. So every day, our goal is to get new names on my February, or I guess it's March now, on my March list. Okay? Every single day. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with them. So that's when the watering comes in and, the work comes in, is I'm going to follow up with them until that they're ready. And we'll get into more, you guys. Like I said, our Tuesday trainings, that's where it teaches you, okay, how to do those 5 steps, tips, tools, techniques that we do. So make sure that you're coming to them and really getting plugged into them. Yeah, if you have potentials, I always follow up with them. If they, especially like after I've given them the price and they're interested, if they don't respond to me, I'll message them the next day and I'll just say, hey, Rebecca, is this something you're wanting to do? Absolutely. All right, my friends, I hope that this was helpful and not overwhelming. Hi, Taylor. If you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. But you guys, I'm praying for you guys and just sending you so many good vibes. And I know you guys can do it. This is a rock solid team. And I'm just happy to see you guys just have that success as well. All right, my sweet friends, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys. If they see you unseen, is she still on here? Is it Tita? I don't know if she jumped off, but I'll answer her question really quick. So if somebody sees you on the scene, if they look at your message, and then I always follow up with them. All right, my friends. Bye, guys. Oh, you are still on here. Did I say your name right? Okay. Yeah, so I always follow up with them. If it goes unseen, like if they didn't see it, then I'll give it maybe like a day. I normally follow up with everyone no longer than 48 hours. That's my rule of thumb. Everyone gets a follow-up within 48 hours. If it goes after that, statistics show that they automatically lose interest. So I always try to follow up within that 24 to 48 hours. So, all right, my friends, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.